In pain, we do not always think we have a choice. I have had my share of it. At the age of 40, I worked out, taught fitness, trained, choreographed, and performed modern dance for 35 hours a week, comparable to a professional athlete. I always seemed to have some sort of pain. I spent years conditioning my body to tolerate pain, move through pain, on and on and on. It was never enough to stop me. But 6 years ago, at the age of 63, I woke up and I could not use my right leg to walk and lift my left arm. I had to stop. I did not know it then, but this was the beginning of a total mind-body transformation. After an orthopedic doctor suggested hip replacement, I crawled home and decided to see what I could do. It was winter. We lived in an old church. It was cold. I wrapped myself in blankets, lied down on the floor, attended by my poodles, Barney and Little Bear, and waited. I waited for an impulse to move only in ways that did not cause me pain, to move with pleasure. When in pain, the whole body organizes itself around the pain, contracting, sending out stress signals everywhere in the body. It's exhausting, it saps your energy. Yet moving with pleasure, the whole body expands, it energizes you, it creates new patterns. It is unpredictable, and it can be very, very subtle. If I could move my leg 1/1000th of an inch without pain, then I could try the next 1/1000th of an inch without pain. So micro inch by micro inch, I micro-moved my legs, my spine, my arms, my head, until I could stand. And then I learned to shift my weight and lift my foot and walk again. Each moment became a breath surrounded with pleasure. When it hurt, I would pause, wait for the right moment, reorganize my body until I could perform the desired action without pain. I found out some interesting things in doing this, like how just one thought can create a tension pattern. Reorganize one shape in space, both internally and externally, and cause pain in the movement of the shoulder. And then how a slight movement of the foot could reorganize that tension pattern, releasing an expansive pulse of movement, creating a new pattern in the shoulder, and the pain was gone. In fact, it was good. Pleasure. Pain is linear. Pleasure is spherical. Sphericality creates space and allows for tiny shifts that spread out into the whole. Pleasure is also a feeling. A soft warm breeze across the skin of the face. An inhalation that rises through the chest cavity, opens the throat, travels into the sphenoid cavity, exciting the forehead center. The foot that releases into the ground receives the rise of the ground force reaction that spirals up the leg, rearranges the hip tension, opens the diaphragm, widens the back of the ribs, releasing tension in the neck. The inner glance of the eyes within that stimulates the slight pursing of the lips, suggesting an inner smile. The pleasure of leaning into the wind and feeling the pressure support you. The soothing effect of rolling a rubber ball across your chest and allowing your body to respond in turn, creating coherent geometric curves that magically open your lungs. The dance with the IKO that reshapes your movement in space, that reorganizes your body's tensional patterns, that create better efficient flows and connections based on spherical geometric pathways, that instantly relieves your lower back pain. Pleasure, the whispered secret that only you could hear. The harsh edges where pain lives disappears. Space expands around it and new choices and new patterns evolve. Time becomes multi-dimensional. The inner space inside your mind becomes more fluid. This is a paradigm shift. Our minds are conditioned in ways of living in our bodies are going to be challenged. Goals are no longer the end result. Instead, the moment by moment unfolding, informing, transforming, invoking pleasure of our bodies as a chance to express itself. The action of this biotensacral awakening is not physically difficult to do. What is challenging is for your mind to let go of concepts that have been put into your head and body since your very first phys ed class. We still want to apply these notions to our existing movement repertoire, fitness, Pilates, yoga, etc. And while this will enhance any of our movement disciplines, keep in mind that they are a movement education based on 3D principles. So, like with any paradigm shift, in order to understand it, we apply it to our existing paradigm. We need to keep the door open. And for you curious-minded movers, this will change your personal choreography, change the way you organize your body in space, the way you feel inside your body, and change your inner geometry and the quality of personal expression that you bring into the world. If you'd like to know more about this, it'd be my honor to help you take the next step. Just type in the comments yes below, and I will let you know.